On the subject of cycling, sorry, backtracking slightly, who edits the cycling videos?
Me, I do. I've got
do
my little
yourself?
iPad here. Yeah.
I saw Jeremy turning the corner to come onto the studio. A big, like, almost BMX style helmet with a GoPro sticking like 3 feet out of it.
It's not even a GoPro;
Perfect.
it's an Insta360. So it's a 360 thing. And I've realised that the best place to position it is just in front of my forehead, so it can record me speaking. So I just go, "Oh, you absolute twat!"
I mean,
So
some
you're-
people whose opinions I respect, who I don't necessarily think were being fully 100% ironic, shared one of your videos and said, like, neoliberal society may have destroyed the modern auteur, but the only true outsider artist left is Jeremy Vine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it was
It's
one
so
where
true.
the color, you had done something like an effect with the color grading
yeah.
all of a sudden. It was like for emphasis, and it was just sort of,
Well, it's a weird. I mean, it's a weird thing because I'm sort of not much on Twitter now because it's just so.
it's a bit,
Yeah, but I do drop my cycle videos on it, which is the equivalent of saying I don't really go near that far because it's hot, but I do occasionally put a can of petrol on it.
You're
Because
you're incidentally making like cinema verite movies just on Twitter.
I do.
The smash cuts, the effects, the text.
Yeah, they're good. They're really good. Yeah.
That's why I
It's
thought
so
maybe you'd
nice of
hired
you.
a teenager.
No,
or something.
I've learned to do it myself. I mean, listen, you're in danger of me opening my iPad here and showing you something. But it's I do it with a thing called Video Leap, which is a really good editor.
Okay.
You showing us your video would be like what's his name? The guy from Aphex Twin showing people, was Richard D. James is his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, showing like how he made music by using like software where you can paint onto the waveform. It's like those are the trade secrets that are not supposed to be
No,
divulged.
maybe you're right. I had one yesterday. I mean, I do get much more material than I could ever put out. And I had one yesterday that I haven't really put on because I know there'll be. The key thing is people with more than one flag in their bio. It's a problem. Right?
Yeah,
we know that.
Yeah.
In fact, I saw
Really
somebody.
chaotic combination.
Wait,
Yeah.
unless it's all the flags because they're a fan of flags. What if
Well,
they're a Vexillology?
yeah.
If
What if it's like Nepal and
them.
North Korea?
Yeah.
I did see
Hey,
somebody.
did you see my bio?
Somebody jokingly put on Twitter that we need to, I've been told by the police that paedophiles are now using flags to signal to each other secretly. So I thought, okay, that's quite a dangerous joke. But anyway, but
the urge to post was there.
I literally put my thumb over the retweet for so long with that. And I couldn't face it. But I had one last
What
night.
would the noncing flag be? That's the real question.
God. But it's the idea if someone put 7 Union Jacks on it, some sort of sign to another miscreant. So I had one last night, which I'll just test you on. I'm going down Kensington High Street, which is an absolutely awful, awful street because they don't like cyclists in Kensington. And next to me is a young woman who I'm going to guess might have been a Japanese tourist, but I don't know. And she looked like she was traveling. And as she passed me, and bear in mind my camera's quite sort of all-encompassing, I see that she's cycling in a pair of shorts, and in her back right pocket, she has a very big pink mobile phone.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think this is a bad idea. It could fall out, but mainly the problem is someone will see it, and they could take it off her so easily.
Yeah.
And I think to myself, do I say to her, "Excuse me, madam"? And I think no, because then that's like it's kind of inappropriate. It's
Yeah.
mansplaining or phone-splaining.
Well, you're like Judge Dredd with the fucking 360
I know.
camera. It's like, I'm a citizen.
I'm actually a precog, and I know someone is going to steal your phone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
put it away now.
That's it.
You grab it out of their pocket, cycle past, and throw it to them.
I said to someone, exactly that. If I just gently lifted it out, they just said, no, that's a really bad idea.
Yeah.
At that point, you're trying to sort of second guess every interaction to the point that you're just stealing. You backed yourself into
stealing it for a
it's-
good
We're
cause.
never going to do that.
Yeah.
But I also didn't put that particularly on Twitter because then you just get people saying, "We know you was perving on that woman," and
Today
thinking, okay.
on the
That's
Jeremy
just-
Vine show, we steal your phone.
A guy with 17 Monacan flags
Yeah,
on there.
absolutely.
Jeremy Vine, phone nonce.
Yeah,